Great rendition of our national anthem tonight by the Varsity Singers from Lower Moreland High School. Mrs. Diane Miller, director. The Dodger lineup: Tom Lasorda managing the Dodgers. Brett Butler, center fielder, leads off. Eric Davis in left field bats second. Mike Piazza, catcher, hitting third. Darryl Strawberry, right fielder, bats fourth. Eric Karros at first base, hitting fifth. Tim Wallach, third baseman, bats sixth. Jody Reed, second baseman, hitting seventh. Jose Offerman, the shortstop, will bat eighth, and batting ninth and pitching Ramon Martinez. They will be facing Curt Schilling.
There are the numbers on Curt Schilling. He's a 6'4", 215-pound right-hander, 26 years of age. Number 2 pick of the Red Sox in January of 1986. Schilling has pitched well so far this year. They're a little worried about his legs starting out the season, but he says he's just fine.
Defensively behind Curt Schilling, Dave Hollins at third. Mariano Duncan playing shortstop tonight. Mickey Morandini at second and John Kruk at first. Darren Dalton doing the catching in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Milt Thompson, Lenny Dykstra, and Wes Chamberlain. Harry Wendelstadt's umpiring crew: Ed Rapuano behind the plate, Larry Vanover at first, Harry Wendelstadt at second, and Randy Marsh umpiring at third.
That is the crew that the Phillies had a little trouble with last Saturday afternoon in Chicago in that ball game with the play at second base and a few other things that happened in that series. They have one replacement. Wally Bell was in the crew. This guy, Ed Rapuano, has taken Wally Bell's place at this time.
Brett Butler will lead off for the Dodgers. Butler batting at .310. Among the top 10 in on-base percentage at .437. He has walked 12 times. Good leadoff man, lifetime 3 for 7. Pride of Norristown, Tom Lasorda.
See what the Dodgers are doing. Tommy Lasorda talking before the game, saying that he really thought they had gotten straightened out at home against Pittsburgh. Then they went into Montreal in a 4-game series they just completed. Harry, they had 12 hits in 4 games.
As you saw, hitting 183 on the road. Fastball for a strike. Overall, they're hitting .222. That's the lowest among all National League teams except Atlanta.
Atlanta at .217. Always have to watch for a bunt from Butler.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Infielders, third baseman Hollins. You see where Hollins is, and Kruk is way up at first. Butler at this point in his career probably the best bunter in the National League.
35 years of age, coming off a good year in which he hit .309. Flicks a foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Speedy recovery wishes to Crackers Capucci. From Nick and all of us here at Veterans Stadium, hope Crackers feeling better real soon. And to Sunday DeAnglis in Philadelphia. Ball and 2 strikes to Brett Butler. By him on the outside corner. Butler called out on strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball from Curt Schilling. They like to pitch Butler inside and sometimes try to go away from him and surprise him with this kind of a pitch. And right on the outside corner.
Here's Eric Davis batting at .250. Lifetime, there's Ramon Martinez coming in from the bullpen with longtime Dodger pitching coach Ron Peranoski. Davis' lifetime is hitless against Schilling. Nothing out of 6. One ball and 1 strike to Eric Davis. Claire Wilderson of Hanover, Pennsylvania, celebrating her 84th birthday today. Low, it's 2-1.
Dodgers think they'll be better this year because they hope Eric Davis and Darryl Strawberry are going to play a lot more. For the most part, last year they were non-contributors because of injuries.
He balls in a strike to Eric Davis. Big swing, no contact on a good fastball, 2-2.
You may have noticed that number 52 they're wearing on their uniforms, the Dodgers. That's in memory of Tim Cruz, who longtime Los Angeles Dodgers killed in that tragic boating accident during spring training.
He struck him out. Good heat by Schilling. 2 up and 2 down. It'll bring on Mike Piazza. Piazza, godson of Tom Lasorda, Norristown product, 24 years of age. The rookie hitting at .260, 2 homers, 8 RBIs.
Pretty impressive spot to hit in the lineup in your rookie year, too, to be a 3-hole hitter. That's where you normally put your best hitter in the lineup.
It's come a long way since he played against that Brad Callis in Little League.
Brad's gone on to an acting career in Hollywood, and Piazza's kind of doing the same thing in a different arena.
1 ball and no strikes to Mike Piazza.
I saw that we had an 11-game hitting streak earlier this season, and that is also very impressive for a catcher.
He really is strong. Ball and a strike.
Phillies aren't really quite sure how they're going to pitch him. They're going to have to experiment a little bit.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Saw him a little bit in spring training. He hit a long wind-blown home run over at Vero Beach the day the ball was flying out of there.
Our thanks to former season ticket holders Jeanette and Chris Miller, who moved from Doylestown to Hershey for the Hershey Chocolates. Foul back, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mike Piazza. Mike played AA, AAA, and Major League last year. He's out of there, and Schilling, a very strong start, has struck out the side. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. After 1/2, Dodgers nothing. Phil's coming to bat.
Your Hyundai dealer's celebrating because Hyundai sales are up 24%. So right now during the Hyundai Success Celebration, you can get up to $1,500 factory cash back. Buy an Excel for as low as $58.99 or an Elantra for as little as $83.99 after the factory savings. And every Hyundai comes with 2 years scheduled service at no charge. About all you pay for is gas. So join the Success Celebration at your Hyundai dealer today. Hurry into your nearest Hyundai dealer now. It's where cars make sense.
People come in and say, why 5 grades of gasoline? I tell them offering only 3 grades would be like selling suits in small, medium, and large. Some people would get a good fit. Some could use a little tailoring. So if you want to know why we give you all these choices, think about the guy who needs 41 long and picture him wearing a 39 short.
Sunday afternoon, May 9th, 1:35, the Phillies tangle with the Cardinals, and women 15 and over take home a good-looking umbrella free, courtesy of MAB Paints. Good fun, great baseball, free gift. Sunday, May 9th. Reserve your tickets now. Call 463-1000.
Phillies lineup tonight. Lenny Dykstra, center fielder, leads off. Mickey Morandini, second baseman, bats second. John Kruk, first baseman, hitting third. Dave Hollins, third base, bats fourth. Darren Dalton catching, hitting fifth. Wes Chamberlain, right field, bats sixth. Milt Thompson, left fielder, batting seventh. Mariano Duncan at shortstop tonight, hitting eighth. And Kurt Schilling pitching and batting ninth, facing Ramon Martinez.
A tall right-hander, 6'4", 176-pounder. Seems like he's been around forever, but he's only 24 years of age, out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. There are the numbers on Martinez, who had some arm problems at the end of the season last year, and they had to shut him down. This young man's been a good pitcher for a number of years.
Defensively behind him, Tim Wallach at third, Jose Offerman at shortstop, Jody Reed at second, Eric Karros at first. Mike Piazza does the catching. In the outfield, it's Eric Davis, Brett Butler, and Darryl Strawberry from left to right. Lenny Dykstra to lead it off, hitting at .233. Good hitter lifetime against the Dodgers, .311 lifetime. Ramon Martinez's best year was in 1990. He was 20-6 that year, finished second in the National League in the Cy Young balloting behind Doug Graybeck. Struck out 223 that year. Fastball on the outside corner.
He'll throw a tailing fastball. He comes up and in on some hitters, has a good breaking ball, as we mentioned, and an outstanding straight change, which he'll throw at any time.
He is a strikeout pitcher, 21 strikeouts in 20 innings this year. There's his change he missed with it, 1-1. He's actually third in Dodger history in strikeouts per 9 innings, behind only Sandy Koufax and Jim Brewer.
And you can see by that graphic that the Phillies have struck out quite a few times against him.
ball to second base. Jody Reed retires Dykstra. His strikeouts per 9 innings in his career, 7.13. Brewers was 7.37. And Koufax, amazingly, 9.27 per 9.
Wow.
Mickey Morandini coming off a 2-hit game last night against Andy Bennis, hitting at .244. Mickey celebrated his birthday with a couple of doubles. Turned 27 yesterday. Joe Baruta, longtime Phillies fan, celebrating his 83rd today. In the air to right field. Strawberry right there. Morandini's out, 2 down, and that'll bring on John Kruk. Krucker hitting at .357, 8th best in the league. Scored 15 runs. He's second in the league in that department. Tied for third in RBIs with 14. Leads the league in homers with 5. Amazing how it cleared up today.
Oh, you know, it feels almost balmy here.
Yeah. Pleasant night here at Veterans Stadium.
Of course, after last night, I mean, anything could feel better.
But as the day went on, it just kept getting nicer and nicer. Wasn't all that pleasant this morning or into the early afternoon. Blue skies, so it should be a nice weekend for this series. Danny Jackson and Kevin Gross tomorrow night. Sunday Fanatics' birthday. Tommy Green and Tom Candiotti.
Kruk has not hit that well against Ramon Martinez.
222 lifetime. That's low for him. 1 ball and 1 strike. 44th anniversary wishes to Mr. and Mrs. Jim Deering of Bensalem, Pennsylvania. 0-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Smacks a hit to left field. Davis gets her back into the infield. Kruk, a 2-out base runner with the first hit of the ball game, and it will bring up Dave Hollins.
See John Kruk just trying to go the other way with Martinez, who will pitch away quite a bit. That was the changeup, and he got it a little bit closer to home plate than he wanted. Martinez normally will throw that changeup down and away from a left-handed batter.
Martinez was 8-11 last year with a 4.0 ERA. Missed all of September because of elbow problems. Dave Hollins batting at .286. One ball and no strikes.
As you would imagine, in his career, Martinez has had a lot more success getting right-handed batters out with the kind of stuff that he has in that delivery where he slings the ball. So the Phillies throw a lot of left-handed hitters at him.
Phillies really are going to throw a lot of left-hand hitters at everybody.
Yep.
Left and right-hand pitchers with Kruk, Dalton, and Dykstra.
Yeah, they have a lineup very well suited to go against right-handed pitchers who throw hard. That's why Bennis was so impressive last night.
Pitched a great game. 2-0 to Dave Hollins. 2 balls and a strike.
Have a birthday wish for Kimberly Christensen of Philadelphia, 26 years of age, and also to Dr. Edward Block of Drexel Hill, 39.
On this date in Phillies history in 1961, right-hand pitcher set a club record for strikeouts by punching out 17 Cubs in a 6-0 win at Wrigley. Who would that fella be, Wheels?
For the Dodgers.
No, for the Phillies.
No, say that again.
61. Phillies pitcher set a club mark by striking out 17 Cubs in a 6-0 win at Wrigley.
Art Mahaffey.
You got it. Good buddy Art Mahaffey. 3-1 to Dave Hollins. Darren Dalton waiting on deck. Gave him a 3-1 changeup.
I guess that's the definition of he'll throw it at any time.
Really?
But not a great time to throw that pitch, you wouldn't think, with Darren Daulton on deck.
2 men on base with 2 outs for Darren Daulton. As we mentioned, Martinez strikes out a lot of hitters. He also walks a lot of hitters. That's the 14th walk he surrendered in 21 innings of work. Ruck at second, Hollins at first with 2 down. On the inside corner, 1 strike to Darren Daulton.
Here's Darren Daulton's numbers with runners in scoring position. He has one out there in Crook he'd like to pick up. Dodgers are playing him almost straight away in the outfield. Very deep and left is Eric Davis.
Take away the alleys and give him the lines. Most clubs will play him more as a pull hitter.
Well, if the ball were to hit to Eric Davis, he would have no chance to throw Kruk out at home plate as deep as he is. And, you know, Daulton has opposite field power, but he's playing too deep for a left-handed hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike to Darren Daulton. Ground ball to Jody Reed. And the Phils are down in the first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. At the end of 1, it's 0-0.
While you're enjoying some of the comforts of home, remember, your home can give you lots of other comforts. Like a way to consolidate all your bills and loans. Mellon PSFS Home Equity Loans. While you're enjoying some of the comforts of home, remember, your home can give you lots of other comforts. Like a college education. Mellon PSFS Home Equity Loans.
For all the thousands of words already written about the revolutionary Dodge Intrepid, Automobile Magazine managed to sum it up in just 4. Intrepid. This changes everything.
How do you improve on 92's best baseball cards? You give them the same UV treatment, then add even more gold foil stamping. You dramatically improve the backs and set new standards for limited edition subsets with more intense action, higher impact design, electrifying graphics, and foil stamping on both sides. 93 Fleer Ultra. Proof you still can't buy a better baseball card.
After 1 inning of play, the Phillies nothing and the Dodgers nothing. The action is non-stop this weekend. The Phils and Dodgers go head-to-head again tomorrow at 7 and Sunday at 1:30. We play the Phillies on PHL 17. Darryl Strawberry leads off for the Dodgers. Straw off to a slow start, hitting at 188. He does have 3 homers. He's knocked in 6.
You know, people still want to boo him here, but they just don't have the same enthusiasm as when he was in a Mets uniform.
That's true.
It's just not there. It's a kind of a weak effort.
One strike to Strawberry. Morandini really plays him deep at second base in the outfield turf. Change up, pop foul, out of play.
Phillies like to pitch Strawberry down, which is unusual for a left-handed batter with power. You normally would think of them as a low ball hitter. They think they have more success with him when they can keep the ball down.
Ball and 2 strikes to Darryl Strawberry. Nothing. We're in the second at Veterans Stadium. Good crowd on hand. Pleasant weather expected tomorrow and Sunday. 2-2. Dodgers are glad to be out of Canada. They haven't won a game in Canada at Montreal. Their last 7 games they've lost. In their last 21, they're 2-19 against Montreal.
Yeah, you'd think they'd want to get out of the Big O, huh? See Schilling really trying to keep it down on Strawberry, and he walks him.
Got ahead of him 0-2 and then lost him.
And 4 straight balls were low as he went low, lower, and lower to him.
Strawberry gets his 12th walk this year. He's among the league leaders. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies. Eric Karros hitting at .271, National League Rookie of the Year last year. Makes a breaking ball for a strike.
He's been hot. One of the few Dodgers that hit much. To mention, they didn't hit much up in Montreal. Looks like Karros did most of it.
Big slider, 0-2. Schilling lifetime against the Dodgers is 1 up and 1 down, 3.18 ERA. Karros looking down at Joey Amalfitano, the third base coach for the Dodgers. Ben Hines coaches at first. Fastball in tight to him, 1-2. Nothing here in the second. Slider hit on the ground to Morandini. To Duncan, one relay. Yep, they turn the double play. Karros grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs and no base runners, and it will bring up Tim Wallach.
The old tailor-made double play right there. Big hop for Morandini. He gives Duncan a throw right where a shortstop wants it, where he can see it, get out of the way of the base runner. Perfectly executed double play. Karros had that pitch away from him. Looked like he was trying to go the other way with it.
Wallach off to a slow start, hitting at 143. Oh, look out, Schilling. He recovers. He's going to throw him out, but is he hurt is the question.
Hit him in the stomach, I think.
I think it did too. Schill will shake it off. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0.
The Phillies continue their 3-game set at the vet with Tommy Lasorda's Los Angeles Dodgers tomorrow on PHL 17. Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, and the boys in blue will be seeing red when they clash with Darren Dalton, Lenny Dykstra, and the Fighting Phils. It's the Phillies against the Dodgers tomorrow at 7 and Sunday afternoon at 1:30 only on PHL 17.
We play the Phillies on 17.
Phils Dodgers tomorrow at 7.
Your Hyundai dealer's celebrating because Hyundai sales are up 24%. So right now during the Hyundai Success Celebration, you can get up to $1,500 factory cash back. Buy an Excel for as low as $58.99 or an Elantra for as little as $83.99 after the factory savings. And every Hyundai comes with 2 years scheduled service at no charge. About all you pay for is gas. So join the Success Celebration at your Hyundai dealer today. Hurry into your nearest Hyundai dealer now. It's where cars make sense.
Shipping a package to Omaha, that's child's play. Try customs in Shanghai. The Peruvian Andes. Parking in Paris. Sandstorms in Cairo. The 400 dialects of India. An address between Czech and Slovakia. That demands local know-how. DHL people are the locals. DHL. We'll take it from here. Omaha, that's a milk run.
Sunday afternoon, May 23rd at 1:35, the Phillies battle the Expos. And children 14 and under get a really great-looking equipment bag free. Compliments of Super Pretzel. Now, there's a twist. To order tickets, call 463-1000.
Still time to get in on Phillies season tickets. They're the best, most convenient, hassle-free way to see the Phils. Season tickets don't mean you have to go to all the games. There are many mini season ticket plans. And since the season has begun, even the smallest plan, $130 for 13 Sunday games, has been prorated. All the various season ticket plans are now prorated. So call for Phillies season tickets. Just call 463-5000. Wes Chamberlain leads it off for the Phils here in the second. Chamberlain hitting at .317. Lifetime 3 for 6 against Ramon Martinez, who throws it over the top of his head. One ball and no strikes to Wes Chamberlain. Missing 2-0. Three for 6 against Martinez.
Pretty good for any right-handed hitter.
That went over.
Martinez likes to pitch on grass and dirt more than turf. .230 lifetime are hitters against him on grass and dirt, and .303 on turf. So he's when he throws ground balls, he gets in trouble.
Pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Three and one to Wes Chamberlain. Ground ball to third. Wallach throws across. Chamberlain out. One down. That'll bring up Milt Thompson. Milt is off to a slow start, hitting a .162. One double, 3 runs batted in. One hit in the game so far, single by John Kruk. One and nothing. Cubs won their game today over Cincinnati at Wrigley, 7-4. Sammy Sosa hitting a couple of home runs.
Those Reds are in trouble with injuries right now, too. Dibble gone. Mitchell pulled a muscle. Kelly pulled a muscle last night. They didn't play today.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Offerman throws out Thompson. 2 down on a couple of ground outs. It'll bring up Mariano Duncan.
Happy birthday tonight to Tony Biasini from Philadelphia, 70 years of age.
Dunk lifetime against this right-hander is hitting .350.
It's pretty obvious this is the position on the Phillies that's a little volatile right now.
Seen quite a bit of Juan Bell, some of Kim Baptiste, and now Duncan. I think one reason Duncan has been playing second base against left-hand pitching, but the Phillies haven't seen a left-hander in a while and won't see a left-hander for a while. Dodgers don't have any left-hand starters. Juan Bell. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball deep shortstop. Offerman. Long and low throw. Great scoop by Karros, and they got him to retire the side. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We're through 2 at Veterans Stadium. 0-0.
my brother, about to become a father.
So how big can a crib be?
Season tickets went on sale today, Mike.
Yeah, well, maybe next year.
You've gone 5 years straight.
Yeah.
Is this about the kid? This kid's getting for free, you know.
It's gonna be a little tight.
Mike, this year's on me.
Only one beer has the taste as genuine as the people who drink it. Budweiser.
Now, the new little guy's going to every game, right?
Bobby, it could be a girl.
A girl?
When you were a child, you were told we're all created equal. But now that you're a little older, you see things a bit differently. The new Lexus GS Luxury Performance Sedan. It's roomier, quieter, and rides smoother than cars costing thousands more. Maybe we are all created equal, but it doesn't have to stay that way. See your New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania area Lexus dealer for treatment that's unequaled.
Okay, panel. How can you recognize the genuine Yellow Pages?
It has a yellow cover.
Good.
It says Bella, Pennsylvania on the front?
Right.
It has more choices inside.
Yes! That's how you tell the genuine article from mere imitators. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
The genuine Bella, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bella Lightning Company.
Save 20 to 60% at Silo's Inventory Blowout. Save on TVs, VCRs, camcorders, appliances, computers, and more. Hurry, save 20 to 60% now at Silo.
Hi, I'm Ed O'Neill, and you're watching PHL 17, the home of the Phillies.
Well, here's the play that ended the inning. Offerman doesn't circle this ball. He gets it flat-footed and can't get much on the throw, so he decides he's going to use the turf, but he misses the turf. He throws it in the dirt, and as Harry said, that's really a nice play by Karras. Those are tough to make.
Jody Reed leads off for the Dodgers here in the third. Reed, a longtime player for the Boston Red Sox. They got him from Colorado. He was selected in the expansion draft and then traded to the Dodgers for pitcher Rudy Seanes.
This guy was a doubles machine in the American League.
2 balls and no strikes to Jody Reed.
3 straight years he had over 40 doubles. 1 year 45.
Oh. High towering fly to right center. Dykstra takes charge. 1 down. Our trivia question tonight. Can you name the only player in modern Major League history to record 100 RBIs in a season after the age of 40? By modern Major League history, we mean since the turn of the century.
That's a tough one. I'd rather had that Art Mahaffey one.
And Mahaffey incidentally pitched that here.
Yep. Second game of a doubleheader, Harry, at Connie Mack Stadium. Saw that game.
You were there,
yep.
Huh?
Artie was really dealing that afternoon.
Jose Offerman, the switch hitter, is hitting at 183.
Art Mahaffey still holds the Phillies strikeout record for strikeouts in a game. 9 innings. Steve Carlton never struck out more than 17 in a Phillies uniform in a 9-inning game.
2 balls and no strikes to Offerman. Offerman has 11 hits. They've all been singles. 2-1.
Yeah, well, it would appear we were a little worried about Schilling after getting hit with that line drive, but he's come out throwing well in this inning. So he seems to be fine.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2 to Jose Offerman. Televising again tomorrow night and Sunday afternoon for you. Tomorrow night it'll be Danny Jackson and Kevin Gross, and on Sunday Tommy Green and Tom Candiotti. Struck him out. 4th strikeout for Schilling. 2 down here in the third. It'll bring up pitcher Ramon Martinez.
Schilling has a very good fastball tonight. He has a strikeout fastball going, and he just overpowers Jose Offerman with a fastball away.
Martinez has been swinging the bat pretty well this year. 2 for 7 with a couple of RBIs. And a good cut at that pitch. Lifetime, he's just a 128 hitter. He does have 1 career home run. Pretty good pitcher in his book for that home run, Tom Glavine. Little chopper right back at Schilling. Easy 1, 2, 3 inning for Kurt. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still 0-0.
I have a 10 o'clock with the president, Mr. Campion. I'm here to switch Sam from AT&T to a new long-distance company.
Really?
We have an 800 service that will be a perfect fit.
If something happens, can you put Sam back in touch with customers?
We can reroute, and our service is just as reliable as AT&T's.
Can you guarantee that?
No, I can't. But maybe we should just let Sam decide.
Good morning, Sam.
Well, I've decided. I'm sticking with AT&T.
AT&T, the best in the business.
Save 20 to 60% at Silo's Inventory Blowout. Save on TVs, VCRs, camcorders, stereos, appliances, computers, and more. 20 to 60% off. But hurry, these prices are limited to store stock. Don't wait. Do the smart thing and save 20 to 60% now at Silo.
For all the thousands of words already written about the revolutionary Dodge Intrepid, Automobile Magazine managed to sum it up in just 4. Intrepid. This changes everything.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. By Pizza Hut. Call Pizza Hut Delivery now and have your pizza by the 6th inning. And by your Quality Plus Ford dealer, who invites you to come in and test drive the brand new 1993 Probe. Kurt Schilling leads it off. Schilling nothing out of 5, lifetime a 153 hitter. Strike 1 to Schilling. Our trivia question tonight: who's the only player in modern Major League history to record 100 RBIs or more in a season after the age of 40? Babe Ruth, Hannes Wagner, and Ty Cobb all did that at age 38.
Well, I told you.
This is the only one after 40, and he is still active.
Dave Winfield.
You got it. Davey Winfield knocked in 108 in 1992 at the age of 41.
That is amazing. Thank you for that hint, Harry.
Oh, that's a good, yeah. Schilling's out of there on strikes. That's the first strikeout for Ramon Martinez. 1 down here in the third. It'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. Well, tomorrow night is card book night here at Veterans Stadium. All youngsters 14 and under receive a Phil's baseball card book free, including some Phillies baseball cards, compliments of Donruss. Make your plans to be on hand. You can call now, 215-463-1000 for tickets, or stop by the ballpark tomorrow. Tonight's game is 7:05. Card books for all youngsters. One strike to Dykstra. Did not like the call.
Get well wishes to Joanne Donahue of Levittown. We understand her husband's at the game tonight, and she's home from the hospital recuperating. That's what the note says. Hope you're feeling better, Joanne. I hope your husband's enjoying the game.
1 ball and 1 strike. A strike to Lenny Dykstra with 1 down. We're in the bottom of the third. 0-0. Only 1 hit in the game. A single by the Crucker. Pounds a foul into the Phillies dugout.
Tough this time of the year for clubs to get momentum as far as offense goes when you're playing in a lot of cold weather. And the Phillies are becoming a victim to a little bit right now. As you can tell, they're not swinging the bats real well, but they're getting good pitching. So as a result, they're in every game.
In the dirt with it, 2-2.
There's Mike Piazza, the young man from this area, Tommy Lasorda's godson. And they're very high on him offensively. And I think he's catching and throwing a lot better than they thought he would.
Great minor league credentials as a hitter and a power hitter. Full count to Lenny Dykstra. Lenny's aboard with a walk. Second given up by Martinez. It'll bring up Mickey Morandini.
And this could now test Mike Piazza. Ramon Martinez has an above-average move to first base, and he has a quick delivery to the plate in 1.2 seconds, which makes him tough to run on for a big, tall guy.
Morandini flied out to right his first time up. Slams a foul. They were almost looking for a bunt there. Wallach really came creeping in at third base.
Yeah, and you would think that, well, you know, they have to have in the scouting reports, and Phil Regan saw the Phillies. Morandini has been bunting and attempting to bunt. So they have to put that in the scouting reports as you look at Wallach there, that he may bunt for a base hit. Obviously, he wouldn't bunt the sacrifice with one out. And he's been bunting on the first pitch a lot.
Scouting reports also say that he's hitting the ball down the opposite field line. Look where Eric Davis is playing.
Yeah, he's pretty far over. What a hole in left center. Look now.
Yeah.
Look where Butler is. Then you come all the way around to Strawberry, well off the line and right.
One ball and one strike. Morandini not likely to pull a hard thrower like Ramon Martinez, so they play him that way, but it's really exaggerated.
Yeah, and it would appear that Martinez, it's the old pitch him away, play him away theory, too, because he stayed away from him so far.
The only problem with that defense is if Martinez ever threw a changeup,
right,
that he got in over the plate, they'd be in trouble. But he probably won't throw changeups to Morandini.
Yeah, because if he throws a changeup, that's a pitch, of course, he could pull, and he'd have a lot of room then. There's a good move. He just threw it too high, but that gives you an idea how quick Ramon Martinez is with his feet, and that's what makes a good pickoff move, is how quick the pitcher's feet are. Especially a right-hander.
One ball and two strikes to Mickey Morandini. We're 0-0, bottom of the third. With it. 2-2.
This is a good running situation, Harry. If Dykstra feels comfortable with picking up Martinez, He's looking over at Mel Roberts just to make sure there wasn't a play on, but this is the time that you might see him go.
Martinez thinks he might, tries to keep him close.
Yeah, and he held the ball, too, and that's a great way to hold somebody close. Give a stat there. Martinez pitches long games.
5th longest in the league last year, 2 hours and 55 minutes, the average game time when he starts.
Well, he throws a lot of pitches, and he's slow with men on base.
In the air to left field, shallow. Davis drifting in. That's 2 down, and that'll bring up John Kruk. Krucker owns the only hit of the game, single to left his first time up. Teammates Kid Kruk, born to hit. And really, that's true. He stands up there. Look at the unorthodox stance he has. And there are some guys that just tumble out of bed and they can hit, and he's one of them.
Yeah, I don't think you'd take that style and try and teach it to somebody.
No.
I think too many parents that go out and find little books help their kids learn how to hit and say, well, get your feet together way in the back of the box and start out there.
Face the pitcher.
Yeah, face the pitcher. No, you won't see much of that. Don't copy this stance, kids.
Fouls it out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And Kruk, for all that self-deprecating humor that he has, when you get talking baseball with him, he has an idea up there.
Yeah.
He knows what every pitcher throws. He knows how they work him. You know, he'll give that to the media sometime. Oh, I don't know what he throws. I don't know what he was doing with me. He knows. He's a study. He studies guys.
Martinez has been staying away from him and probably will continue that pattern.
I think Kruk's just a good old country boy that kind of likes to lie in the weeds and let everybody think he's not too smart. And he is smart.
Yes, he is. Beats the ball foul, holds a 1-2. Lenny Dykstra at first base, 2 outs, 3rd inning, 0-0. Way outside, 2-2. They really give him the right field line. Strawberry well off the line and right. Playing him way around to the opposite field in the outfield, as you can see.
And with a pitcher like Martinez, that's the way you think they would play Kruk, and he has been hitting a lot of balls to left and left center here early in the year.
Bouncing ball, Karros. He'll make the play himself. That will retire the side. For the Phils in the 3rd, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the 4th at the end of 3-0.
There was one thing about Bud that we kept hearing over and over.
Now that's fresh beer.
Huh? Okay, let's say this is the original Budweiser brewery in St. Louis. There's another one in Texas.
And 2 more in Florida.
New York, California,
New Jersey.
Over a dozen of them.
So Budweiser doesn't have to truck their beer clean across the country.
So you know it's fresh.
Right.
Is that my beer in New Jersey?
What could a minute cost if your 800 service goes down? If you're a player on Wall Street, $910,000. But with us, you're always in the game. Introducing the AT&T 800 service Never Miss a Call guarantee. Now, if there's a problem, we can reroute your calls in less than a second. Sign up for the Never Miss a Call guarantee. It's the #1 reason AT&T 800 service is always the smartest play. AT&T, the best in the business. Guaranteed.
In the old days, you could find a great tasting pizza on almost every corner. Now you can get that great taste right outside your front door. Introducing Neapolitan pizza, now delivered from Pizza Hut. Made with an old-fashioned tomato sauce, mouth-watering mozzarella, and a deliciously thin crust. So call Pizza Hut Delivery and get a large Neapolitan pizza for just $6.99. It's a new old-fashioned way to stop and smell the pizza.
Well, the Fanatic birthday is coming up this Sunday when the Phillies play the Dodgers. All fans 14 and under receive a great Fanatic baseball cap. Phils and the Dodgers this Sunday at 1:35. For tickets, call 463-1000. That baseball cap is red and black. It features the Fanatic on the front, and it's compliments of our good friends at Tasty Cake. Leading it off, the top of the order, Brett Butler for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And joining us for the 4th inning, Rich Ashburn.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. Great ball game.
Yeah, good pitching matchup so far. Neither team hitting a whole lot anyway coming into the game tonight. And Schilling and Martinez have kind of shut them down. Butler struck out his first time up. In fact, Schilling struck out the side in the 1st inning. And he starts Butler with a strike. Be Butler, Davis, and Piazza here in the 4th. Only one hit in the game. Right by the Phils. There's Butler running up as if to bunt. Holland's way up at 3rd, Kruk way up at 1st, and now they can go back. This guy can really bunt, can he?
41 last year. That's a lot.
Really?
I think the most I ever had was 35, and I thought that was a lot.
Yeah, and this is a guy who has to play a bunch of games on AstroTurf, too. There's Tommy Lasorda looking on. He, of course, plays his home games on grass and dirt.
Seen him try to bunt with 2 strikes before.
Schilling now misses, and it's low, 2-2. Butler coming into the game batting at .310 with 5 runs batted in. He has a couple of doubles and a triple. Got him. Second time tonight, Schilling struck out Butler, and that's strikeout number 5 for Curt Schilling. We're only in the 4th.
Well, he's hard to strike out too. Got him here with that high fastball. First one was looking. Just couldn't catch up to it, but he's one of the toughest in the league to strike out.
Butler coming into play tonight, Whitey, to go along with what you're saying, had 5 strikeouts and 58 at bats. Eric Davis, he struck out his first time up and takes strike 1 from Schilling. Schilling has walked 1 batter, that Darryl Strawberry, to lead off the 2nd. 1 ball, 1 strike on Eric Davis. Phillies playing him up the middle with the middle infielders, playing him slightly to pull with Dykstra. Chamberlain well off the line and right. 1-1 pitch.
My birthday today, Vivian Sabatelli, 63. One of our longtime viewers.
2-1 to Eric Davis. And it's a little bit low, 3-1. On deck is Mike Piazza.
Ooh,
another good fastball.
Caught fire with fire there. Good fastball, good cut.
3-2 pitch to Davis. He got him. Struck him out again. Second time Davis has gone down. Strikeout number 6 for Schilling. He had 8 in the game against the Cubs earlier this year.
Smoked him again with that good fastball. That was right down the middle of the plate.
So here comes Piazza, who struck out his first time up. Graduate of Phoenixville Area High School.
Well, my old teammate's birthday today, Chuck Harmon, who used to play here with the Phillies, has a brother Sherman living in the area. Chuck was a good ball player.
I remember Chuck Harmon as a guy who could really run. Here's a line drive and a base hit for Piazza. Cut off nicely by Dykstra to hold him to a single, and that's the first hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And what a thrill that has to be for Mike Piazza to get a hit in Veterans Stadium.
Found a lot of family and friends. Tommy Lasorda is his godfather. Schilling got the slider up there around the letters. Put a pretty good swing on it, did Piazza.
6'3", 197-pounder, just 24 years of age is Mike Piazza. Strawberry fouls it away. Darrell walked his first time up after Schilling had gotten ahead of him. As we mentioned at the time, they really try to keep the ball down on Strawberry, and he walked him with a lot of low pitches.
Saw him hit a home run a couple days ago in the left field bleachers.
Well, he's one of those left-handed hitters who can hit it out to any field, that's for sure. This guy, McGriff, who just was here, he's Schilling really trying to keep the ball down on Strawberry and keeps missing low. Now it's 2-1. 2 outs and Piazza on at first base. No score. We are in the 4th. Sometimes you know where you want to pitch a guy, and you just try so hard, and that's what he's doing. He keeps missing down there. 3-1 again. Ground ball to Morandini, who's playing very deep. He grabs it, throws him out, and that'll do it in the 4th. No runs, a hit. No errors, and 1 man left on base to the bottom of the 4th inning. No score.
In the darkest hour, their actions can mean the difference between life and death, even your own.
We've got a helicopter coming in for the injured parties.
Ride along with these real-life heroes.
The suspect is traveling approximately 110 to 120 miles per hour.
The men and women of our nation's highway patrol in an explosive new series that puts you behind the wheel 5 nights a week. Real stories of the highway patrol.
Weeknights at 7:30 on PHL 17.
The Lexus ES 300 features a very advanced suspension system that helps it maintain excellent straight-line stability as speed increases, or even as it decreases.
My Uncle Ernie loves the Phillies, but he's such a lousy driver, he can never make it to the vet to see him play. He even got his insurance canceled trying. So to get Uncle Ernie off the road and into Veterans Stadium, we got him Prism.
Kruk, Dykstra, Dalton. The Phillies are gearing up for an exciting season, and Prism has 45 games from Veterans Stadium. To order Prism, dial 1-800-CABLE-ME. Call now and get installation for only $4.95 or a free upgrade.
I can't believe Uncle Ernie makes his living as a driving instructor.
Good evening, I'm Neil Hartman with a sports break. Let's check American League scores. First of all, in Milwaukee, the Brewers lead the Rangers 2-0 in the 6th. Toronto's just picked up a couple of runs and now lead Chicago 3-0 in the 4th. In the second inning, Detroit 1, Minnesota 0. Baltimore, Kansas City just underway, and there are 3 other games on the West Coast in the American League. We'll check the National League scores a little later on. We head now to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless at the vet. Let's go to Wheels and Richie.
All right, Neil, thank you very much. And Dave Hollins will lead it off for the Phils here in the 4th inning. It'll be Hollins, Dalton, and Chamberlain to face Ramon Martinez, who's allowed a base hit to Kruk in the 1st, a walk to Hollins in the 1st, and a walk to Dykstra in the 3rd. That's been it.
That was his little slider. He's been throwing a pretty good fastball that runs away from the left-hand hitters. It's kept him in pretty good spots. He's been pitching everything down. He did throw a high one to Kruk, but Kruk missed it.
It's a fastball over. He walked Hollins his first time up on a 3-1 changeup. And then Dalton came up and grounded out the second to end the inning. It's the only time the Phillies have had 2 men on base, that in the first. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Dave Hollins. There's a changeup, and he misses 2-1.
Hollins is flirting with a pine tar violation on that bat. Look how high that is. It's almost to the trademark. Well, I guess you can go to the trademark.
You know, I think it comes down to is if somebody notices it and complains. Like Incaviglia got nailed with that in Houston. This is outside. 3-1 to Hollins. Hollins coming into the game tonight a better right-handed batter at 385, 200 from the left side.
They're pitching Hollins like he is Babe Ruth up there. He must have burned the Dodgers a few times.
Here's a 3-1 to Hollins. Swing and a miss. Hollins is a lifetime .328 hitter against Los Angeles with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in.
No wonder.
Hit the left field and deep. Davis to the warning track at the wall, and it's gone. A home run, Dave Hollins. Hollins with an opposite field home run. His 2nd home run of the year, and the Phils lead it 1-0.
Now we know why they're pitching him carefully. He got a 3-2 fastball out away from him. Looked like it was up a little bit also. Puts a good swing on this ball, though. See, that ball might even been a little outside.
That's his first hit, first career home run, of course, off Ramon Martinez, who was pitching him that way, and Hollins had never heard him before. Darren Dalton with a swing and a miss. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Dalton batting at .271. You know, you were talking about Strawberry's opposite field power. That gives you an idea of what Dave Hollins can do.
Such a strong young man.
1-1 to Darren Dalton with Chamberlain waiting. Broken bat up the middle. Nice play, Jody Reed, off balance, base hit. Darren Dalton shattered the bat and got a hit.
For a shattered bat, though, he hit it pretty well. It was stung. That the mound either stopped that or Martinez. Like somebody slowed it a little bit. Let's see. Look, probably Martinez. Maybe got him on the end of the glove there. Dalton, with all that rehab work on his knees, he really runs well.
Chamberlain hit a ground ball to Tim Wallach his first time up as Dalton gets his lead off first. That's hit number 3 for the Phillies. They have consecutive hits for the first time in the game and lead at 1-0 in the 4th. Then Martinez steps off. He really slows up when men get on base. Harry mentioned an average game time for Martinez last year of 2 hours and 55 minutes.
He's right on schedule.
Threw 123 pitches in his last outing against Pittsburgh at Dodger Stadium.
Connor sort of made a good point, though, before the game. I don't know if you heard that radio show, but that point was made before the radio show in only the way he can make it about the time of the games. He said he has never heard any fan complain about the time of the game.
I agree with that. I totally agree. I think the media starts some of that stuff, and not how I say the media. I mean, you know, not getting on the media, but I mean that comes out, you know, by the media. Fans don't complain about the times of the games. They don't. They complain what times they start sometime. Chamberlain deep to right field. Long run for Strawberry. It's a fair ball, and it's in play. Darren Dalton coming around third. That might be a ground rule double. We lost sight of it down there, and the first base umpire did not make any sign. Larry Vanover probably is a ground rule double. They almost always are down in that corner.
That takes that big bounce. We'll pick it up on our camera up here in the booth. We can't see down in that corner, but
kept waiting to see the first base umpire go up with the hands, and he never did.
That was a fastball, and Wes really nailed it into that corner. I guess a fan might have reached. Yeah, I think a fan reached up there and got that.
Talk about that game stuff later on, because Tommy, as usual, made a good point. See what the Dodgers do with their infield now. Runners at second and third. They have them back in the middle up at the corner with the third baseman, and Caro's halfway at first. Thompson, hard ground ball to short. That'll get the Phillies a run. Dalton scores. Out at first is Thompson, and advancing to third is Wes Chamberlain, and it's a 2-0 game. Thompson, his 4th RBI of the year.
Milt keeps struggling. He did get a run in and a runner over with that ground ball to Offerman, but he's scuffling, and he's a much better hitter than that. The Dodgers will bring their infield in now.
Now, the people that complain about the games being too long are sometimes the writers, sometimes the broadcasters. You know, and we shouldn't complain about them. Heck, it's a great life being out here.
Well, the time of the game never bothered me as a player or a broadcaster.
Yeah.
If it's a short game, a 2-hour game, I kind of feel cheated. Kind of hate to leave the ballpark.
Well, there are some things you can do to move the game along, and I agree with that. But to complain about the time of the game, you don't hear that many fans do it. Duncan with the infield in. Swings through a good fastball. Mariano grounded as short his first time up. He's batting in the 8 hole. As we were talking about, sometimes you can change some of the things in the game to make it go a little bit faster. But for the most part, fans don't care. They come out here and they'll stay, and then they'll leave when they feel like it. Hard shot at Wallach. He's going to come home, and Chamberlain, running on contact, is out at the plate. Nice tag by Piazza, and a good play by Tim Wallach at third base.
Duncan hit it right on the nose, took Wallach to his knees and threw from his knees. Had plenty of time. West trying to jar the ball loose. But Piazza had plenty of time to set up and take the charge.
And Duncan did what he could do there. I mean, he hit the ball right on the nose. Dodgers think they've improved their defense with Tim Wallach at third. He made a fine play there. Schilling, the batter, struck out his first time up. Phillies with 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, and they lead it 2-0. We're in the 4th.
That ground rule double hurt the Phillies because it would have been a triple,
right,
had it been rolling around down in that corner.
Schilling with a little swinging one-hopper to Wallach. A good play. Bare hands, throws. Karras digs it out. Good play on both ends there. Phillies with 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors by the Dodgers, and the Phils will leave 1 man on base. Through 4, it's 1-0 Phillies.
There's a new feeling sweeping the state, peace of mind. Because now people who couldn't afford health coverage can get special care from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's the most affordable coverage available to families and individuals who earn too much for Medicaid but can't afford coverage on their own. If you're uninsured, your peace of mind is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-248-5200.
fresh, pure, and natural. Budweiser, king of beers.
Well, here's how they scored. You just saw it in the fourth inning. Dave Hollins led off with a home run to left field. Then an infield hit for Darren Dalton, a ground rule double by Wes Chamberlain, and Milt Thompson's infield out. Phillies with 2 runs in the fourth inning, and they lead it 2-0 as we go to the fifth.
Here's a play that ended the Phillies' bottom of the fourth. As Wheels said, a good play on both ends. Wallach had to. Well, that's the play at home plate there. Chamberlain getting tagged out easily. Give that Piazza a saddle. He was riding him.
And there's Tim Wallach, and as you mentioned, White, he made a nice play on Schilling to end the inning. Leading it off for the Dodgers is Eric Karros, and then Tim Wallach will follow, followed by Jody Reed. 3 right-handed batters to face Schilling. Karros, his first time up, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. Eric Karros, the Rookie of the Year last year, goes to right field. Easy fly ball for Wes Chamberlain. Waits 1 a day. Well, on Sunday, May 9th, Phillies and the Cardinals, it's Umbrella Day, a terrific red and white umbrella for all women 15 and over. Features the Phil's logo and its compliments of MAB Paints, a brand new gift item. Call 463-1000 or stop by the vet and pick up your tickets. Phil's and the Cardinals in May. Wallach, the batter, hit a smash. Looked like it hit Schilling in the stomach. Rolled away from him. Schilling picked it up and threw him out, and evidently Schilling's okay.
Probably wearing that money belt. That really helps. You know, when you're making all that money, you don't leave it in the clubhouse. You wear a money belt.
Kind of like a flak jacket, huh?
Yeah.
Like a quarterback. Fastball and a swing and a miss by Wallach. 1-2. Schilling has walked 1, struck out 6. He has a fastball, the same kind of fastball he had against the Cubs in that day game here on a Sunday at the vet. Didn't have a real good fastball his last time out, but battled the Cubs.
I have a great trivia question for you, Wheels.
Uh-oh.
Sure you'll know it?
Oh, yeah, there you go. You set me up all the time. In case I don't know it. There he goes right back at him. The mound slowed that one up for Duncan, who throws out Wallach. Schilling's going to have to stop pitching Wallach away because he keeps coming right back at him.
I think that also hit Schilling's leg. He raised that leg. I don't know whether he got a piece of the ball. I know it also hit the mound. Maybe we can see it. Yeah, it hit his foot. Hit his right leg and bounced right to Duncan. 1-6-3 if you're scoring.
Give him an assist on it.
Sure. Drop kicked it.
Here's Jody Reed. Fly ball to center, his first time up.
There's a guy sitting in this ballpark tonight who pitched to Babe Ruth and Rogers Hornsby.
Is that the guy that was sitting with Vin Scully at dinner?
I don't know who was sitting with Vin Scully at dinner.
I don't know him either. That's why I thought.
That wasn't. We know this guy. You know him and I know him.
Tom Ferrick?
You got it. Tom Ferrick.
Nice man, a scout for the Kansas City Royals. Signed Mark Gubasov. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jody Reed. Humpback liner, Duncan grabs it. 3 up and 3 down in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base through 4 1/2. Phil's 2, Dodgers nothing.
People
who go to a Phillies game have fun. And the ones who seem to have the most fun are the ones who get full or part season tickets. They know they've got good seats, so they don't have to scramble or wait in line. Get the best seats with the least hassle with full or part season tickets. And you can get guaranteed box seats for 13 games for just $130. For more information on all the 1993 season ticket plans, call 463-5000.
The new Lexus GS Luxury Performance Sedan. It not only corners better than the BMW 535i, but it rides smoother. Of course, if you still insist on feeling every pebble in the road, be our guest. See the GS at your New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania area Lexus dealer. The price is within reach, too.
AT&T 800 service would like a word with you. The word is freedom. Soon, businesses forced to choose a less reliable 800 service because they wanted a certain 800 number and maybe losing sales as a result will have the freedom to keep their 800 number and switch to AT&T, the best in the business. One more thing. Switch to AT&T now and get 100 days of free calls.
Today's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Budweiser, the king of beers. Nothing beats a Bud. Your Olds Connection dealers, come see the great value 1993 special edition Oldsmobiles. And by AT&T, the best in the business. Good ball game, 2-0 in favor of the Phils. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Phillies, no runs, 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers. Bottom of the 5th inning. Phil's at the top of their lineup, and Lenny Dykstra to lead it off. 0 for 1 with a walk. You are a student of Lenny Dykstra. You think he's close?
Close to what?
To getting going as a hitter?
I think he's close to a lot of things, but I hope one of them is hitting.
Think he is?
I can tell you what he's doing wrong.
Fly ball shallow left. Here's Offerman, the shortstop. I should know that I ought to give you a complete definition of something before I ask for it. All right, what's he doing wrong?
Well, he's into that crouch, which is fine. But he bobs up when the pitch is coming. Now, you know, you got to keep your head level, because when he bobs up, his head comes up and it kind of bounces. He's great in the crouch, but he should just, when he's in his stride, stay in the crouch. And he'll see that if he looks at some films, or I'm sure Dennis Menke would see it.
Dan Stevenson is down there in that video room at this very moment putting a little mark on this tape so he can play this explanation tomorrow.
Well, you know, I watch hitters pretty closely.
Well, that's why I ask you that, because I know you have a really good feel for that, especially for guys like Dykstra. Here's Morandini.
He's not, you know, he's not bobbing up and down like a jumping jack, but there is a change in elevation in his head, which would be a change in elevation in his eyes. And he's a lot, when you're in that crouch and you stay in it, it's a lot smoother move to the ball. It's not as erratic.
Morandini is fly to right, fly to left. Mickey 0 for 2 at 233. They play him way over near the line, and he pops this one up. Piazza off with the mask. Has a play near the dugout, grabs it, 2 down.
I told that to Pete Rose a few years ago when he was playing with the Phillies out in San Diego. And he said, you're wrong, I'm not doing that. Well, they got back to Philadelphia and looked at some film, and he said, you know, you were right. Wasn't doing it much. It doesn't take much to throw you off. Hitting is such a split-second thing anyway. When that pitcher throws the ball, it takes about 2/5 of a second for it to reach the catcher. So now you're talking about real split-second timing when you relate to the ball up in around the plate area. So you have to be doing a lot of things right. You don't have time to stand there and think about it.
And if your head's bobbing around, you're in trouble.
That's right. Well, you're probably in trouble. Lenny's a great athlete. He can compensate sometimes.
Kruk is 1 for 2 tonight. John batting at 362 coming into the average the game at 357, among the league leaders in hitting and other assorted categories.
I bet if you talk to Lenny right now, of course he's hitting the ball at people a lot, but I bet if you talk to him, he'll tell you he's really had some good pitches to hit, but he can't figure out why he hasn't hit them.
Fouled out of play. In other words, he's seeing the ball well, but he's just not executing.
Well, it's a little, you know, all in the technique.
There he is.
He'll come up to me tomorrow and say, dude, you don't know what the blank.
That's what he'll say, yeah. Kruk takes it outside, and it's 3-1 with Hollins waiting on deck. Hollins on a perfect night with a walk and a homer.
I really don't think he will say that. I think Lenny is groping a little bit.
Lenny has a lot of respect for you. I don't think he would say that to you. 3-1 to Kruk. And he misses with it, does Ramon Martinez. That's walk number 3 issued by the Dodgers right-hander. Here comes the guy Whitey said last time they're pitching him like he was Babe Ruth, and he hit a home run.
That's what Babe Ruth would have done, I guess. He was Babe Ruth in that at-bat.
Hit a home run to left field just over the wall into the Dodgers bullpen. And he has his average up to 298. Hollins has been on a steady climb lately.
That's a good sign, too, because he was struggling in the beginning. And he was doing some things wrong. Mostly he was chasing a lot of bad pitches, which he doesn't do.
And he doesn't chase that one. It's low. Umpire Ed Rapuano will give Mike Piazza a new baseball, and Piazza walks it out to Martinez.
Hollins is so focused and so intense, he never wants to fail, you know. He takes it personal if he fails, and that's what this game is just a lot of failures, and you try to eliminate some of them.
Fail 7 out of 10 times, you're a 300 hitter.
Yeah. It's not a very good percentage.
No. Tough game. 1-0 to Hollins with Dalton waiting on deck. John Kruk with a short lead at first. There are 2 outs. Hit that one off the end of the bat to Jody Reed, the second baseman. Throws out Hollins by a step, who really hustled it. That'll do it here in the 5th inning. For the Phils, no runs, no hits, no errors. They'll leave 1. 2-0 Phils through 5.
We thought we'd been everywhere, seen everything. We were wrong.
We're back to the bone. We're back to the bone.
These guys were weird, and we liked it. Later, they took us to the Tower of Bud. Brother, tomorrow we ride again.
My mama told me you better shop around, shop around. You better shop around. My mama told me you better shop around, shop around. You better shop around, shop.
I always go to the shopping center 9 out of 10 people use.
The genuine Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic cover.
Introducing the new Q. Introducing the new Q. The new Q45. Let me know when you're ready.
We're rolling.
Go what?
Good pitching again tonight at the vet. Time to look at how they're doing after 5. Ramon Martinez and Curt Schilling. See the Phillies leading at 2-0. Phils have out-hit the Dodgers 4-1. Walks and strikeouts. Curt Schilling was 6 already in the ballgame. His career high is 8, which he's accomplished once this season. See, Schilling's had it pretty easy so far. At the bottom of the order now with Offerman the shortstop. Martinez is in the on-deck circle. He apparently will bat. No one up in the Dodgers bullpen. And then the top of the order, and Brett Butler. Offerman struck out in the 3rd inning. Phillies think he is a threat to bunt because Hollins and Kruk are both way up.
I can see Hollins being up. I can't understand why Kruk's up there so far.
Broke or off the fist to Duncan, who throws out Offerman one away. Why not?
Well, if he feels the ball, who's he going to throw it to? I mean, Offerman can beat the pitcher over there if he's bunting, you know, for a base hit. I would think a bunter would see Kruk there and just lay it out there and let him field it. You run to the bag before anybody else.
Martinez, the batter, he grounded back to Schilling his first time up. He bunts quite a bit, and he showed it there. And it's over for a called strike. Hollins is up at third. Now Kruk is way back at first. Now you see the defense. Next pitch to Martinez is inside. Totals 2-4-0 Phils. No runs, a hit, no errors for the Dodgers in the sixth. Ramon Martinez, 24-year-older out of the Dominican Republic. His brother Pedro is on this ball club. Pedro is 21, pitching out of the bullpen for Los Angeles.
I have seen that play with the first baseman in tight. He'll go to the ball, get it as quickly as you can, and throw it to the second baseman, who gets over there in a hurry, because the second baseman on a good bunter is also pulled in some.
And the pitcher's kind of a non-factor in that play. He's not going to get there in time. 2-2 on the Dodger pitcher. Fastball fouled into the crowd over the dugout. And the count remains at 2-2 with one out. Another foul out of play.
He's just reaching out and slapping at it now. He's trying to get a piece of it.
Martinez is 2 for 8 on the year. He came into the season as a 124 lifetime hitter with 1 career homer off Tom Glavine.
Ooh.
Let's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
And Martinez fouls another one off, and the count remains full at 3-2. Curt Schilling breaks Martinez's bat. Duncan on a couple of hops. High throw, and Kruk stays in the bag. 2 down. Well, it's the first of a record 5 business person specials coming up. That's next Tuesday when the Giants are here. That will start at 12:35. It's Tuesday, April the 27th. Make up those excuses now. Come on out and see Barry Bonds. And the Giants are playing really well. These business person specials, compliments of Mellon PSFS. Call 463-1000. 5 of them this year. Phillies right after that game will head for International Airport and hop their charter and go to San Diego for a West Coast trip. Butler, the batter, he has struck out twice tonight. Can't remember a game where Brett Butler struck out his first 2 times up.
Called out the first time on a slider that was borderline, but he struck out the second time. Schilling threw the fastball right by him. Now this guy, you know, he features bat control. He didn't strike out. One of the hardest to strike out in the league.
1-1 on Butler. Swing and a foul tip held on to by Dalton, and Schilling's ahead of him again. Here's a Dave Winfield, who was the answer to our trivia question tonight. Grand slam.
He didn't look very good in spring training. Remember, we saw him a few times.
Yeah.
Which you probably didn't see him. You didn't make those trips.
Butler doesn't pull many balls either, but he pulls that ball to right for the second hit of the game off Curt Schilling. What do you mean I don't make many trips?
Well, you didn't make many to Fort Myers.
There was only one.
That's where you would have seen him.
I didn't make it. You're right. Here's the Davis, who's struck out twice.
Schilling had been throwing that fastball right by Butler and dropped a slider in there and Butler just laid the barrel of the bat on it.
Well, that's the only pitch really that you're going to see Butler pull something off speed, because he hits the fastball the other way. Pitches down low to Eric Davis, twice a strikeout victim. That's the first hit for the Dodgers since the 4th inning when Piazza had a base hit. Davis, the last batter Schilling struck out coming in the 4th.
He's humping up on that fastball tonight.
Davis leads the Dodgers in stolen bases with 6 in 6 attempts. Butler has stolen 3 bases in 5 attempts. That's a pretty good lead. 1 foot on the cutout. Davis fouls it away.
I don't believe he would try to steal now with Davis at bat, down by 2 runs. Now, with Davis behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes, he might, Tommy Lasorda might think, well, let's try this and see what happens.
One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2-0 Phillies in the 6th. Butler bluffed going, stopped. Hard ground ball to right on a base hit, and he will have to stay at second base. Chamberlain charged that ball well and kept Butler at second, and here comes Piazza.
Twice now he's thrown the fastball by the hitters and went to his slider again, and it's cost him a couple of base hits.
Mike Piazza 1 for 2, has the other Dodgers hit. He struck out in the 1st, single to left center in the 4th.
He laid that slider right over the middle of the plate. He didn't want to put it there. If that had been a pitch out further, probably would have been a good pitch.
On deck is Darryl Strawberry. One ball and 1 strike now on Mike Piazza. Dodgers with 2 men on base for the first time tonight. They have Brett Butler with good speed at second, and Eric Davis, who can run on at first. There he goes again. Whitey keeps throwing that fastball by people. 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if he's going to keep throwing it now, he ought to throw it up.
That's Mike Piazza's dad right there leaning forward. That's Fred Clare, the general manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Fred Clare used to be a sports writer in L.A. Fastball, and he just missed. Dalton wanted it, so did Schilling. Tip held on to by Darren Dalton. Strikeout number 7 for Schilling. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the Dodgers will leave a pair. To the bottom of the 6th inning, Phil's 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
A lot of airlines fly to Europe, but only TWA gives you room to stretch out and relax to Europe's most exciting cities. TWA replaced coach with comfort class to give you the most legroom of any airline to Europe at no extra cost. We're even adding footrests, so you'll not only enjoy Europe, you'll enjoy the flight.
Look at the Chevy CK 1500.
Then look at the competition. CK has a refined, independent front suspension. Ford's goes back to the days of LBJ. CK gives you 24-hour roadside assistance. Try getting that with the Dodge Ram 150. Wondering whether Toyota T100 has a V8 like we do? Maybe that's why the competition doesn't even show up. Because nothing compares to a Chevy pickup. That's why your local Chevy Geo dealers are really kicking tailgate.
Today's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. The Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic company. And by your local Dodge dealers. Come in today because we know how to help.
When is that going to start benefiting older Pennsylvanians? That's what I'd like to know.
Sure it does now.
And kicked in for me.
You're still active. You're not retired. Dalton leads it off. That first pitch to Darren is on the outside corner for a strike. Dutch with an infield hit his last time up, and he scored a run. There's a changeup of Martinez. He gets it over 0-2. In the inning, it'll be Dalton, Chamberlain, and Thompson to face Ramon Martinez. 2-0 Phillies.
Oh, look out. Hit him, I believe.
That got him. Dalton says something to Martinez, too. You saw that. He said something to Martinez. Is looking at him as he's going down the line. And now the umpires are getting in there. Dalton just continues down to first. He was not happy with that. An 0-2 pitch, and it nailed him.
Just ticked him, but it was right up there where, up around the shoulders and head, where that bothers hitters a lot, and I guess you can't blame him. I think Martinez, was just trying to go in there hard. He doesn't want to hit Dalton.
It's only the second Phillies batter to be hit by a pitch this year. Last year, you remember they were getting hit all the time.
Looked like it got him on the upper arm.
So Dalton on at first base. That happened to Dalton in Chicago over the weekend. He got dusted. And the first batter, Derek May, got hit by Danny Jackson when the inning started. The next inning started. So we'll see what happens tonight. Wes Chamberlain, the batter. Chamberlain is 1 for 2. In case you're interested, Strawberry's the first hitter for the Dodgers in the 7th.
Don't think you're going to put anybody on base by hitting them unless you have a much bigger lead than you have now. The first priority is still to win the game. You got a lot of games left. You're going to see these clubs again. You can always get some payback later.
Chamberlain to Wallach, who boots it. Still might have a play at first, and he does. He gets Chamberlain. Dalton will move up to second base. Tim Wallach knows he had a double play ball there.
Wallach wound up with kind of an in-between hop here, and all he could do is kind of, get in front of it and try to keep it from getting by. Kept it in front of him and was able to get the out. No error.
There's Harry Wendelstedt and Darren Dalton talking it over, and they're going to walk Thompson, it would appear, with Duncan on deck. Milt Thompson has an infield out RBI in this ball game.
Milt's really been struggling. I guess he likes to hit, and he likes to hit with men on.
And Mariano Duncan still is not a big Tommy Lasorda fan from his days with the Dodgers. And Duncan would like nothing better right now than to do something now they're walking Thompson in front of him. Nobody up in the Dodgers bullpen as the Norristown native looks on. Talking to Ben Himes, his first base coach. This will be walk number 4 issued by Martinez. There's Lasorda and Ben Himes. So a hit batter, a ground out, and an intentional walk, and Duncan, the batter, with Schilling due to bat next.
Tommy's into his 17th year as Dodger manager. think 44 years altogether in professional baseball. Tommy and I were together in 1945 in a spring training at Wilmington, Delaware at the Hotel DuPont down there.
The new pitcher that just arrived here, a left-hander by the name of Omar Dahl, is starting to warm up. He's a left-hander from Venezuela. I always enjoy your interviews with Tommy Lasorda when you do them on radio. I mean, they're funny. And, you know, you'll ask him something and he'll start to answer it, and then he'll say what he wants to.
Yeah.
It's great to listen to.
He is a great interview, a great guy. One of baseball's best ambassadors.
Duncan with a potential double play ball there, and Karros digs another one out. Good job by Eric Karros. So that'll do it here in the 6th inning as the Dodgers turn the double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the Phils will leave one. Harry Callis back for play-by-play in the 7th with Whitey after 6 innings, 2-0 Phils.
I work Saturdays and Sundays. It's not a job. It's a dedication. I don't think you can teach someone to tune. You just got to practice until it's natural, just like breathing. There seems something mystic about it. So much beauty comes out of music.
Mellon PSFS, you're why we do our very best.
My brother, about to become a father.
So how big can a crib be? Season tickets went on sale today, Mike. And, well, maybe next year. We've gone 5 years straight.
Yeah.
Is this about the kid? This kid's getting for free, you know. He's gonna be a little tight. Mike, this year's on me.
Only one beer has the taste as genuine as the people who drink it. Budweiser.
Now, the new little guy's going to every game, right? Bobby, it could be a girl. A girl?
The new Lexus GS Luxury Performance Sedan. It not only corners better than the BMW 535i, but it rides smoother. Of course, if you still insist on feeling every pebble in the road, be our guest. See the GS at your Lexus dealer. The price is within reach, too.
April 20, 21, and 22, the Phillies play the Padres, followed by the Dodgers the 23rd and 24th, when fans 14 and under get a free card book, and Sunday, April 25th, for the Fanatic's birthday, when fans 14 and under receive a free baseball cap.
After 6 innings of play, it's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Weeknights at 7:30, they're not actors. There's no pretending. It's real stories of the Highway Patrol. Catch a special episode after the game only on PHL 17. Harry Callis in the 7th. Harry.
Thanks, Rich. Darryl Strawberry leading off, takes one low for a ball, 1-0. Straw has walked and grounded out. Fouls it back and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Strawberry. If retaliation is on the mind of the Phils, it has not happened on the first 2 pitches anyhow.
2-0 lead isn't.
No,
isn't
it's
the
not.
time to retaliate. And I don't know if you have to retaliate. You know, every time one of your hitters gets buzzed, do you retaliate?
2 balls and a strike to Darryl Strawberry. Just missing. 3-1.
Of course, if you're going to walk him, you might as well hit him.
Fouls it out of play. It's a full count.
If I were Schilling, I'd just go with that fastball. Of course, he almost has to now with a count, but
he has a good one.
They're not catching up to him.
Drive to center. Lenny Dykstra drifting in for it. Makes the catch. Strawberry's out, 1 down.
That's the best way to retaliate, is get him out.
Yep. That'll bring up Eric Karros, who has grounded into a double play and flied to right. And a lot of good scoops, Karros, at first base tonight.
3 of them he's picked out of the dirt.
Ground ball shortstop. Mariano Duncan throws Karros out. 2 quick outs here in the 7th.
This is the last one Karros made, and this was probably the easiest one he's had. That's kind of a short hop, and well, not all that short either, but a little easier than the first 2 he picked out. There's a guy, Wallach, who could be 2 for 2 tonight. He's 0 for 2.
1 ball and no strikes.
He's hit 2 balls. One of them hit Schilling in the stomach, and the other one he kicked off his leg.
Two balls and a strike to Tim Wallach. Off the end of the bat, foul near the stands. Does Kruk have room? Yes, he does. Reaching over that tarp and making the grab to retire the side. No runs, hits, errors, none less. Stretch time of the bat. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 Phils.
On Renegade.
Oh, my God! No!
An unsolved murder makes Reno the target of a town's revenge.
Within 48 hours, I'll know everything there is to know about you.
Guilty until proven innocent.
People around here don't kill each other.
Can Reno's manhunt save his own life before he runs out of time?
You got 48 hours. Then we come and get your big city policeman biker bastard and string him up.
On the next Renegade.
Sunday at 7 on PHL 17.
Right now, Chase is sending millions of hard-working Americans a little reward. The opportunity to get a Chase Manhattan credit card with a low variable rate and the chance to consolidate your high-interest balances onto one low-rate card. Ours. So send in your pre-approved application. It'll be the easiest thing you've done all day. Chase Manhattan. Profit from the experience.
This is the Oldsmobile 88 Special Edition. It comes with a powerful 3800 V6, 4-speed automatic, anti-lock brakes, an airbag, and more. And you can get this larger and more luxurious sedan for only $18,995. Don't feel bad. It surprised a lot of people. It's your money.
Hi, I'm Dick Vermeil with a Blue Cross Blue Shield health tip. True or false? Only women can develop breast cancer. False. Although breast cancer is much more common in women, men should also examine their breasts for lumps. If you notice a lump, contact your doctor immediately.
Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. Phillies, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Hollins, a solo home run in the 4th. And Schilling has pitched 7 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts.
Schilling leads it off for the Phils, bottom of the 7th. 1 strike to him. One ball and 1 strike. Off the end of the bat, foul. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. This will be Martinez's last inning of work. He is scheduled to hit 3rd in the 8th inning. Full count. That's going to fall. No, it's not. Strawberry makes the grab at his knees. Schilling hit it pretty well, but caught by Darryl Strawberry. One down. It'll bring up Lenny Dykstra.
Well, Strawberry has a bad back. He didn't show it there. He got a good jump, stayed with it. Ball was hit too hard, really, because it stayed in the air.
Dykstra's grounded out, walked, and popped up. Jim Fregosi, pitching coach Johnny Padres in the Phillies dugout. Dykstra slams it. What a play by Jody Reed. That's happened to Lenny Dykstra all this month. He has hit a lot of balls on the nose. Either good plays or right at people. Stay with him, dude.
Yeah, he stung that one. He did. Nice, short, quick swing, and Reed made a good play on the AstroTurf.
Mickey Morandini, nothing out of 3. Ooh, that got Ed Rapuano, the plate umpire. He's called a good ball game back there. One ball and no strikes.
I think he made the mistake of turning his back to the ball. You know, all that protection he has is on the front part of his body. Umpire gets hit in the back. He's doing something wrong.
That's a hit for Mickey Morandini. So Mickey laces a single to right. He's a 2-out base runner for John Kruk, who is singled, grounded out, and walked. Bills lead 2-0. Bottom half of the 7th. Omar Dahl is the left-hander. And the right-hander is Roger the Mac. Roger McDowell. One strike to John Kruk.
Martinez has pitched a pretty good ball game.
Yes, he has.
2 hits to the opposite field have hurt him. Holland's home run, Chamberlain's double into the right field corner.
The thing he hasn't done tonight, which he had better than a strikeout per inning. He had 21 strikeouts in 21 innings coming into this game. He only has 1 strikeout. That is Schilling in the 3rd. Good pickoff move for a right-hander. Outside with it, 2-1. Really tries to stay away from left-hand hitters. Mike Piazza looking into the dugout. Two balls and 2 strikes to Kruk.
It's a changeup, and Kruk identified it, recognized it, and really had a swing. Had a tail on it and missed it.
Morandini, the runner at first base. He singled. 2 outs here in the 7th. Played attendance tonight, 21,702. 2-2 to Kruk.
Martinez got Kruk out in the 3rd inning on a pitch inside. And don't think he should try that again with Kruk. Kruk really looks for pitches that have gotten him out.
Morandini goes and no throw. Ball 4. Thought the count was 2-2. But Kruk walks. That's the 5th walk given up by Martinez. Phillies have 2 men on base with 2 outs. Dave Hollins has walked, hit a home run, and grounded out. Tom Lasorda, one of baseball's great ambassadors. He'll have a busy day tomorrow. He's throwing out the first ball for the University of Pennsylvania baseball game, then going over to the Penn Relays to present a trophy, and coming here to Veterans Stadium. Talk about giving back to the game. Tommy certainly does. Two men on base, 2 outs.
Pretty good average with men in scoring position for Dave Hollins. 429.
Yeah, and Hollins got off to a very slow start at Houston, but he's got that average up to 293 now. He's knocked in 12 runs. For a ball, 1-0. Fanatic is on the Phillies dugout. He is going to incur the wrath of Mr. Lasorda, the way he's leading the fans in a jinx cheer against Ramon Martinez.
Fanatic and Tommy don't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Short hop by Offerman. He shovels to Jody Reed for the force on Kruk, and that will retire the side. For the Phillies in the 7th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left. We go to the 8th inning, 2-0 Phils.
There's laughter coming through. You touch us, we'll touch you. It happens every day. Come watch us take your breath away. No wonder there's such wonder in their eyes.
Come make contact with another world. SeaWorld.
The metal cylinder is secured and turned in a counterclockwise motion, causing the internal rating to rise and disengage. It's easy to make something as simple as opening a jar complex. The challenge is making the complex simple. But that's what we do at Bell Atlantic Mobile. We take cutting-edge technology and place it comfortably in your hands. Bell Atlantic Mobile. Advanced technology and people who make it mean something.
The wait is over. It's the 2nd annual Great American Ford Sales Event. Only your Ford dealer has 5 of the 10 best sellers in America. Ford Taurus is the #1 selling car in America. Now lease a Taurus for only $249 a month for just 24 months. That's right, only $249 a month. Plus, register to win a new Ford Escort or Ranger pickup. But don't wait. The Great American Ford Sales Event ends May 1st. It's your chance to save on 5 of the 10 best sellers in America. Only at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. Your Nationwide agent in Westchester is Mark Cox. By Jiffy Lube, America's favorite oil change. And by Lexus, the relentless pursuit of perfection. Jody Reed leads it off for the Dodgers here in the 8th. He's flied out to center. Hit a humpback line drive out to shortstop. 1 strike to Jody Reed. Lenny Harris has moved into the on-deck circle to bat for Jose Offerman. There's a base hit for Jody Reed. Kid number 4 given up by Kurt Schilling. And now Mitch Webster has replaced Lenny Harris in the on-deck circle. And he will bat for Offerman.
Good veteran player, Mitch Webster. Hitting .300 right on the nose. He's only been to bat 10 times, 3 hits. And he's a pretty good guy off the bench.
1 for 6 as a pinch hitter. Lenny Harris now gets back into the on-deck circle to bat for Martinez. First inning in the game, the Dodgers have had their leadoff man on base. 1 ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike to Webster. Omar Dahl, left-hander up in the Dodger bullpen, just called up from Albuquerque. One ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back, still 1-2. Two nothing ball game here in the 8th. Another pitcher dominated game. Struck him out. That equals his career high. Schilling struck out 8 batters in a game 3 times last year and has done it once this year against the Cubs. Lenny Harris batting for Ramon Martinez. Harris has only been at bat 9 times. He has 1 hit. As a pinch hitter, he is 1 out of 4. One strike. Schilling only walked 1. That was Strawberry back in the 2nd.
And a 2-pitch pitcher tonight. Fastball, slider, and that fastball has been powerful the whole game.
Harris corkscrews at the plate, trying to get a catch up with that fastball. He couldn't. Nothing in 2. There's Dahl coming in from the Dodger bullpen. Check swing in and out of the Dodger dugout.
It's that good fastball again, and Harris saw it, that it was a strike, and he just barely got the bat out there to foul it. Interesting graphic on the Dodgers when they're leading after 7 and when they're trailing after 7.
Harris is out on strikes. That is a career-high 9 strikeouts for Curt Schilling. 2 down here in the 8th. It will bring up Brett Butler. He's struck out twice and singled. Jody Reed still at first base. Missing with a slider, 1-0. Missing wide, 2-0. That one over, 2-1.
Dave Hollins at third. Really looking down his throat. He's back now by the bag, but he'll creep on in there.
Butler, an excellent bunter. Outside corner, 2-2. Full count.
Eric Davis waiting. He hopes he'll get a chance to bat here.
Full count. Jody Reed will be moving on the pitch with 2 down. Walked him. Only the second walk given up by Schilling. 2 men on base with 2 outs for Eric Davis. Davis is 1 out of 3, is twice struck out and singled.
Anderson and Mitch Williams.
Pops a foul. Is it playable? Kruk near the stands. He has room. Davis out. That'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2-0 Phils.
Some premium gasolines don't give you smooth performance during warm-up. Some don't give you the highest level of engine cleaning or a full 93 octane. But Exxon 93 Supreme gives you all 3.
Let the tiger set you free.
For high performance, rely on Exxon Supreme.
Rely on the tiger.
Presenting the magnificent 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood. With its distinctive all-new aerodynamic styling, the 93 Fleetwood is longer and is the most spacious American sedan on the road, with very important features like dual front airbags, anti-lock brakes, and traction control, all standard, and it's incredibly quiet within. Buy now, and you'll get a $2,000 bonus direct from Cadillac. Don't miss this limited time offer. See your Cadillac Super Network dealer now.
In the old days, you could find a great tasting pizza on almost every corner. Now you can get that great taste right outside your front door. Introducing Neapolitan pizza, now delivered from Pizza Hut. Made with an old-fashioned tomato sauce, mouth-watering mozzarella, and a deliciously thin crust. So call Pizza Hut Delivery and get a large Neapolitan pizza for just $6.99. It's a new old-fashioned way to stop and smell the pizza.
Good evening, I'm Neil Hartman with a sports break. Busy day in the National League. Chicago over Cincinnati 7-4. Sammy Sosa 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Montreal and San Francisco deadlocked at 2 in the 6th. Houston and Pittsburgh 1-1 in the 7th. New York leads San Diego 2-1 in the 7th. Colorado out in front of Florida 5-4 in the 5th. Atlanta 1, St. Louis nothing there in the 4th. The Braves' Jeff Blauser extended his hitting streak to 11 games. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning right now. We go back to the vet. Harry Callis and Richie Ashburn.
All right, thanks, Neil. And Darren Dalton will lead it off for the Phils, facing the new left-hander. Lenny Harris stays in the game to play shortstop. Just called up from Albuquerque is Omar Dahl, D-A-A-L. He's just turned 21 years of age. There you see his Albuquerque numbers. He's 6'3", 160-pounder from Venezuela. And this will be his major league debut. Always works from the scratch, and Dalton smothers a foul. Dalton has grounded out single and been hit by a pitch ball. Dahl signed by Camilo Pascual.
Pretty good country pitcher himself.
Yeah.
Big curveball, Pascual, Washington Senators.
The Phillies just signed his son as a scout, Camilo's son. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Tim Wallach waits. Dalton's out 1 down. It'll bring up Wes Chamberlain. Well, the Dodgers here again tomorrow night, 7:05, card books for all youngsters. Get on Sunday at 1:35. That'll be Fanatic's birthday. Then the San Francisco Giants, Barry Bonds, Matt Williams, Will Clark, and that gang move in. Monday night at 7:35. Our first business person special of the year is Tuesday at 12:35. For tickets, call 463-1000. Breaking ball missing, 1-0. Bills leading it 2-0, bottom half of the 8th. Fastball hit on the ground to Lenny Harris. Chamberlain is retired. 2 outs. It'll bring up Milt Thompson. He's twice grounded out. One of them knocking in a run, and he's been intentionally walked. For some reason, Ed Rapuano going out to check the ball used by Dahl.
Took it away from him. Must have been all messed up, dirty, muddy, something. Ron Paranowski, the pitching coach, checking it out.
This guy would be too young to cheat, wouldn't he? I mean, he's only 21 years old. He just turned 21. It's his major league debut.
He is a pitcher, Harry. You can't forget that. They're the only ones in this game ever allowed to cheat.
There's Kurt Schilling. He'll be facing Mike Piazza, Darryl Strawberry, and Eric Karros in the 9th inning. Two balls and a strike to Milt Thompson. The appeal going to third base umpire Randy Marsh, who says no swing. 3-1. Mariano Duncan waiting on deck for a chance. Beats a foul, first base side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. To Milt Thompson. Tomorrow night, Danny Jackson against Kevin Gross. Sunday afternoon, Tommy Green and Tom Candiotti. Breaking ball locked him, struck him out. So on his major league debut, Dahl has a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the ninth. Phils lead 2-0.
Bud Light Spotlight is rolling back into New Jersey, and that means you could be the star of a Bud Light commercial.
You guys see me in your commercial. I'm Hollywood material. Ain't that right, baby?
I love my Bud Light. I love it.
Bud Light. Bud Light.
Just look for the Bud Light Magic Truck and the Bud Light Film Crew.
What would I do to be in a Bud Light commercial?
And get ready to see your name in lights.
You don't just watch a Phillies game. You experience a Phillies game. Big fun, lots of laughs. It's the Fanatics' birthday, Sunday, April 25th, when the Phillies play the Dodgers at 1:35. Free Fanatic baseball caps for all fans 14 and under, compliments of Tasty Cake. Reserve your tickets now. Call 463-1000.
The new Lexus GS Luxury Performance Sedan. It not only corners better than the BMW 535i, but it rides smoother. Of course, if you still insist on feeling every pebble in the road, be our guest. See the GS at your New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania area Lexus dealer. The price is within reach, too.
After 8 innings of play, it's the Phils 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Be here Sunday at 1 for an inside look at the team. Neil Hartman hosts the pregame show only on PHL 17. Jim Eisenreich now playing right field for the Phils. Mike Piazza leads it off. 1 strike to him. There's Eisenreich. Piazza struck out, singled, and struck out. Slider missing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled, and that one hurt Dalton. Dutch has caught every game this year.
The off days have helped. There'll be a string of games where there won't be any off days, and get Todd Pratt a game in there.
High with the gas, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Missing. 3-2. Phillies keep Larry Anderson and the wild thing Mitch Williams up in the bullpen. Lofts a very high pop-up into shallow right. Eisenreich coming on. Puts it away. That's 1 down here in the 9th. It'll bring up Darryl Strawberry.
It was that 3-2 fastball again. He has really had a good one all night, and No, he knows he can go in there with that and challenge hitters with it, and they still might not hit it.
Straw's walk grounded out, flied out to center. Fouls it left field side. It's an example of hitters not getting around on the fastball. Fouls it back and out of play. 2 quick strikes to Strawberry. Schilling has a career high 9 strikeouts. He's walked 2. Bouncing ball to Morandini, who charges. That's 2 down here in the 9th inning. It will bring up Eric Karros. Shonda Schilling looking out at her husband. He's 1 out away from his 2nd shutout of the year. Boy, since he's been moved into the starting rotation, he has really been a horse. Missing 1-0. Bet you there's a pitcher in the other booth who likes to watch this kid pitch.
Double D?
Double D, Don Drysdale, who went after hitters in similar fashion. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fans on their feet. Close. Just missed. 2-2.
You have a good eye to take that pitch, standing there with 2 strikes on you.
Line drive. This game's still alive. That's probably extra bases for Karros. He gets into second base with a double to the opposite field. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Tim Wallach.
First extra base hit for the Dodgers, that double. You have to give Karros credit. He hit a good pitch. This was right out there on the outside corner. Went with it.
Larry Anderson and Mitch Williams up, but at this stage, this game's certainly in the hands of Schilling. One strike to Tim Wallach. Ground ball hit sharply, juggled by Duncan, recovers, throws him out. 5-hit shutout by Curt Schilling. His 2nd shutout of the year in just his 4th start. Shonda loves it, so do the Phillies fans, as Schill pitches a masterful game, a career-high 9 strikeouts, and the Phils win it by a score of 2-0. What a job by Schilling.
Yeah, Phillies needed that after getting shut down last night by Andy Benes.
Dave Hollins accounted for one of the Phils' runs with a home run. For the Dodgers in the 9th inning, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. Phils win by a score of 2-0 behind the big man, Curt Schilling. We'll be back with the totals and a recap in a moment.